Hey folks, the Urban Scribe here with another edition of 5 Things You Need to Know, and today we're going to cover the Big Texan. Now, a couple of these might seem a little obvious, but really feel like they need to be explored just a little bit further. Alright, so let's go ahead and with thing one you need to know about the Big Texan. One, he's big. Now that might seem obvious, but we've got to explore that. You see, we use that term big very loosely for a lot of different things. I'm considered big even though I'm like 5'2" when I'm on my tippy toes. And you can take a tall guy who's 6'8" and 105 pounds sopping wet, and he's considered a big guy. But the big Texan is big by any dimension. All right, he's got the vertical stature. He's just got the girth. He's just a big old strapping mass of humanity. Okay, so when we say this guy is a big Texan, we mean he's big by any sort stretch of the imagination. Which brings us to number two. Yes, he's big, but not just by our standards. You ever hear the term everything's bigger in Texas? Well, the Texans call him big, okay? So when you're big by Texas standards, you're pretty big. All right, now let's talk about that Texas thing for a minute. We've got a guy from Waco, Texas. Now, if you're not sure about if you're not up to your history on wrestling in Texas, we're talking about a place that where the camel clutch comes from. Let's see, not just the camel clutch, but the clover leaf came out of there. We're talking about a wrestling style that is just known for its punishment, okay? So he's not just a big clubbing individual. He can stretch you and chain wrestle with the best of them. All right, that's the big Texan. So that brings us to number three. He is not just a big Texan, but he's also very mechanical. I've seen him chain wrestle a ton of guys. I've seen him stretch a ton of guys. In addition to his pummeling, which that might be my favorite, but we can't discount his technical ability. All right. So number four, we were talking. We can't forget the fact that he also, for this big technical brute of a man, he's very agile. As a matter of fact, even the great Larry Madison would point that out in just about every match he called, how agile this man was. So we've got this big old strapping mass of humanity that can stretch you. He can also come off the top rope in a cross body. Or he can do a senton bomb while he's standing still. I haven't seen too many people that can do that. Alright, that's pretty impressive. And number five, even if all these things don't get him the victory, he's not above using his head.